What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Crypto Sherpa Show, where I read you those cryptocurrency news articles so you don't have to, but also so you can stay in the loop on what's going on in the crypto space, what's happening, what adoption's going on, and that way you're also informed on if there's any scams going on so you don't fall for them. But welcome back to the show. Oh, yes, I am getting consistent. So, yes, I think this is the new time where I'm going to be trying to get on at 12 o'clock every day. Might be a little late to it, like today it's 12:15, but I'm going to be shooting for this every day, Monday to Friday, so that way we can have some consistent news being brought to you. So yeah, let's go through the news today. As the title says, you can get paid, or content creators can get paid on Rumble because they had a partnership with Tether, and now they're rolling out a crypto wallet to just make it a little bit easier to just put through. So yeah, we got a couple stablecoin news articles. GameStop's in the news because they're adding it to their treasury. Napster got bought up for $207 million, and then BitBoy Ben Armstrong was arrested in Florida. So we got a couple of news articles for you. So let's go through the news and just learn what's going on. So here we go. Starting off, Rumble Wallet rolls out with Tether's USDT for creator payments. Canadian video streaming platform launched a USDT wallet for creator payments following Tether's $775 million investment. Because yeah, Tether did invest in the company Rumble not too long ago. I remember covering that, and now they're rolling out with this wallet. So pretty cool. So yeah, Canadian YouTube alternative Rumble announced the launch of its wallet with support for Tether's USDT stablecoin. In a March 26 X post, Rumble CEO Chris Pavlovski said that Rumble wallet will be used for content creator monetization. He promised it would work better than most advertisers and that it would use Tether's USDT stablecoin. Now, Tether CEO Paolo Arduano showed his appreciation for the initiative, referring to it as a wallet for the people in an X post. Now, there have been a flurry of investments going on. The announcement follows Tether's investing of $775 million in Rumble in late 2024, and Arduano wrote at the time that the company deeply believes in the fundamental values of freedom of speech and financial freedom. Now, here is this tweet talking about it. Rumble Wallet will be the vehicle to help monetize creators better than most advertisers, especially in the international market. And with the help of Tether, it's bigger than you may think. And that's true. If you're going through this standard payment system, it's going to be like an arm and leg. There's some certain fees that may go in there, but with Tether, no restrictions at all. Sure, it is a centralized coin. I always say that, so you got to be careful, but it is easier. It'll be so much faster. You get to pay out through. Don't have to worry about the bank. So yeah, this is pretty cool that this is happening. But it's one of several major investments recently made by the $143 billion stablecoin issuer. And reports from 2024 indicate that Tether was the seventh largest holder of U.S. Treasury securities globally, surpassing many nation states. In February, Tether acquired a majority stake in Juventus FC, a major Series A football club based in Turin, Italy. During the same month, the stablecoin operator sought to acquire the majority stake in South America agribusiness firm Adecorago. Now, Rumble also recently began investing its capital, acquiring over $17 million worth of Bitcoin earlier this month. Now, the firm announced its new strategy in late November 2024 when it voiced its intention to spend up to $20 million adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet. Now, Rumble was founded in late 2013 as a YouTube alternative for small content creators. The platform saw a significant influx of users from 2020 onward. And at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, viewership increased from 1.6 million users in 2020 around the US election time to 31.9 million by the end of its first quarter of 2021. And it makes sense that that happened because like during 2020, we saw a lot of censorship going on in Twitter, or which is now known as X, YouTube, Facebook. Like content was just being hindered. You couldn't get it out there, and Rumble stood for freedom, and so they just let people post what they want. So it makes sense that they had their users increase during that time. But Rumble's foray into the US, like how did this happen? Well, venture capitalists backed the platform, including current US Vice President J.D. Vance and former PayPal CEO Peter Thiel. At the end of 2021, US President Donald Trump linked Trump Media and Technology Group and announced a partnership with Rumble, which would deliver video and streaming for TruthSocial. Trump wrote in an announcement that TMTG continues to align with service providers who do not discriminate against political ideology, and therefore I've selected the Rumble Cloud to serve as a critical backbone for the TMG infrastructure. Now, in 2022, Trump's social media platform TruthSocial also migrated to Rumble's cloud platform. TMTG CEO Devin Nunes said that the time that TruthSocial and Rumble took a major stride toward rescuing the internet from the grip of big tech tyrants, and the partnership between the two companies grew stronger as time went on. Also in 2022, TruthSocial joined Rumble's ad platform as its first publisher this year. TMTG joined Rumble in a lawsuit to halt alleged censorship in Brazil. So yeah, Rumble and its foray of a Tether, crypto, what's been going on, and freedom of speech and everything. So this is cool that this is going to be rolling out. Now, there's no date on when it's going to be officially rolled out, launched. The public can use it. Content creators can probably add in their Tether wallet address, or no, they're rolling out with their own wallets. I'm assuming that all the content payouts will be going into the Rumble wallet, and then that's up to you as a creator or owner of cryptocurrencies to move that into your own private self-custody wallet, or move it to exchange to do whatever you want with it. But that's what I feel is going to be rolling out with it. But yeah, that's some pretty cool Tether news for you. And with other stablecoin news out there, we have USDC, the second largest market capitalization coin of stablecoins, is growing. It just surpassed the $60 billion market cap and is kind of outpacing UST growth. Now, this is actually really good news because whenever you see transactions go on, or just just usage, or what is that word I'm thinking of? Just when more people are using it and they see the market capitalization build up, that's a good sign when it comes to the crypto market and space. Every time we hear Tether just minted this many coins, USC minted this many coins, it's just adding more liquidity to the crypto pool. So most likely those coins are going to be converted into Bitcoin, some altcoins. So when we see growth like this is good news. But yeah, this kind of puts USDC at the halfway point. Because I remember last year, they were 1/3 ratio to Tether. Let's take a look at the current market caps. Right now, Tether is still around 144. I think it was 130. Is that trillion? Million? Billion? Wait, 100,000 million billion. So $144 billion market cap, and USDC is now at 60.1 billion. So that is just they've definitely double increased. They're at the halfway point. So we'll see how close they can get with Tether, or if they can increase. But no, this is some pretty good news right here. So let's learn a little bit more about it. So USD coin has reached a new all-time high, surpassing market capitalization of 60 billion. Over the past 3 months, it has significantly outpaced its main rival, Tether, in growth, expanding its supply by 16.3 billion, while USDT supply increased by just 4.4 billion, according to data from Artemis Analytics. Now, despite the rapid expansion, USDT continues to dominate the stablecoin market, holding the top position with market capitalization of 144 billion. However, one of the key drivers behind USDC's surge has been the growing stablecoin activity on Solana. The total value of the stablecoins on the Solana network recently surpassed 10 billion for the first time, primarily fueled by Circle's issuance of USDC. Now, further reinforcing USDC's dominance on Solana, data from DeFi Llama reveals that it now accounts for nearly 80% of the network's total stablecoin market capitalization, exceeding 12 billion. Now, this highlights Solana's increasing role as a key player in stablecoin transactions and liquidity. Now, the broader stablecoin market has been experiencing remarkable growth in 2024, according to the Stablecoin Landscape Report by CEX.io. Now, stablecoin transaction volumes have surpassed the combined total of Visa and MasterCard by nearly 8% over the same period, and the total stablecoin supply surged by 59%, exceeding 200 billion. Now, this expansion has pushed stablecoin shares of the total US dollar supply to 1%, up from 0.63% at the beginning of the year, underscoring their rising influence in digital finance. Now, the stablecoin market has seen a significant influx of new entrants, including PayPal's PYUSD and Ripple's RLUSD, backed by US dollar assets. Now, this trend is driven by growing demand for digital currencies, as evidenced by a more than 50% increase in active stablecoin wallets over the past year, according to a report from an on-chain analytics platform, Artemis and Doom. Now, this growth underscores the increased integration of stablecoins into digital finance. Now, so USDC is growing, it's building traction, it's being built on Solana. And why are they doing this? Because Solana is cheaper than, say, Ethereum is. Everyone uses Ethereum, strong platform, strong blockchain. And like, so that's why like when you go for like a newer blockchain with like cheaper fees to be able to move to do transactions or whatnot, Solana is a pretty ideal place. But Solana's been pretty like good recently lately. Like 2021, 2022 was a little, I don't know, hiccup time zone for Solana's blockchain where you had those little outages, but they've been doing pretty solid right now. Whatever patches they fixed or whatever they've done, like it's been kind of running smoothly lately. I haven't really heard of a downage for Solana, so this is actually pretty good. So it's helping Solana, it's helping USDC, just everything's going great. So that is basically our stablecoin news I got for you. Now let's move on because GameStop is now adding Bitcoin to its treasury. Now we've heard this many times. It's not the first time GameStop has dabbled in the cryptocurrency space. Like I think a couple years ago or 2 years ago, they were dabbling into the NFT space, wanting to roll out with their own GameStop wallet. That kind of didn't happen, but now they're adding Bitcoin to their treasury reserve. So let's hear about this. So GME ended the day having lost 0.82%, but has gained 6.3% in after-hours trading after the Bitcoin news was announced. So the GME stock was performing quite well because of this announcement. But meme stock GameStop, that's a tongue twister, updated its investment policy on Tuesday to add certain cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, as a permissible investment instrument. Now, the company made the announcement in its 2024 annual report, which it filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission after the closing bell. Now, GameStop also followed up the filing with a message on X, formerly known as Twitter, saying that it is now permitted to use Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. Now, the video game retailer, which trades on the New York Stock Exchange under GME ticker, ended the day at $25.40 after having lost 0.82%, but GME has already gained 6.3% in the after trading hours. Now, they said, we have not set a maximum amount of Bitcoin we may accumulate and may sell any Bitcoin we may acquire, the company said in its SEC filings. Now, the shift was approved via an update to GameStop's investment policy, which was approved unanimously by the company's board of directors on March 18th. Now, GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen hinted at the company's announcement. Last month, Cohen posted alongside strategy co-founder and executive chairman Michael Saylor in a photo he posted to X, formerly known as Twitter. Now, Cohen was founded the online pet store supply Chewy and has stockpiled cash at the video game retailer since stepping into the role nearly a year and a half ago. He replaced Matt Furlong, who tried unsuccessfully to launch NFT collectibles before he was terminated. Now, as of February 1st, GameStop held $4.7 billion in cash and cash equivalents compared to the $921 million a year prior, according to the SEC filings. Now, for its 2024 fiscal year, the company disclosed profits of $131 million on a $3.8 billion in sales, which mostly came from selling video game hardware and accessories. A year prior to, companies reported a profit of $6.7 million on the $5.3 billion in sales. So yeah, companies are acquiring it, like Bitcoin, cryptos, mainly Bitcoin's the main news that we're hearing that they're adding to their treasury balance sheets. And yeah, there was another article I didn't pull up, but it just kept being titled, like, businesses with no strategy are acquiring Bitcoin. And they're doing that because it works. It helps their business out so much by just holding this asset in their reserves. So yeah, GameStop's one of them. Yesterday we covered like a couple like companies that are having like Bitcoin on their balance sheets. And again, this is just starting. Like, this is institutions, businesses, they are really like driving the force of Bitcoin adoption this cycle. Like, the last cycle was all about retail people. It was COVID. People had lots of time, money that they can spend on, so that definitely increased our boom. But this year we are really seeing the adoption of them just slowly start acquiring it. And like, that's really good because once they acquire it, then they can roll it out to their customers. Now, next thing you know, we're back in the retail space on top of the businesses as well. So way to go, GameStop, for finally adding it. But again, they did say they could sell it too, so we'll keep an eye on you. Now let's move on to our next article on Napster has been snapped up for $207 million to build music metaverse. After being owned by Algorand and experimenting with decentralized music, Napster is now part of Infinite Realities, and will double down on its bet to build a metaverse experience. So, okay, let's hear about this. Napster, the brand that once sent the music industry into panic mode but then faded, was just acquired for $207 million. Infinite Reality is buying the streaming service to transform it into a platform where fans can hang out in virtual spaces, attend concerts, and buy merch directly from artists. The virtual reality startup announced. Now, the deal is also the highest price tag yet for Napster, which has circulated, oh yeah, they need a space in there, typo, but they have circulated among half a dozen companies, including Rovio to Algorand, and since its controversial file sharing days, Infinite Reality is betting big that music fans want more than just passive listening. Now, by acquiring Napster, we're paving a path to a brighter future for artists, fans, and the music industry at large, John Akunto, co-founder and CEO of Infinite Reality, said in an official statement. He said, "We are creating the ultimate music platform where artists can thrive in the next wave of digital disruption." Now, the current Napster CEO, John Vlasopoulos is staying on the expanding his role before joining Napster in 2022. He added music at Roblox, where he pioneered virtual concerts that reached millions of fans. And Napster revolutionized digital music in the 90s. And now with Infinite Reality, we're ready to do it again. Vlasopoulos said, "The internet has evolved from the desktop to mobile, from mobile to social, and now we are entering the immersive era. Now, yet, music streaming has remained largely the same, but it's time to reimagine what's possible." Now, Napster's journey from dorm room disruptor to corporate asset spans over 2 decades. Founded by Sean Fanning and Sean Parker in 1999, the original service let users freely share MP3s before legal battles with record labels and artists like Metallica shut it down in 2021. Now, since then, the brand has bounced between owners. Roxio in 2003, Best Buy in 2008, Rhapsody in 2011, VR company Melody VR bought it for $70 million in 2020, followed by blockchain firm Algorand in 2022, and now we have Infinite Reality being the next owner of the company. Now, this shift to Web3 revived the company, which started working on its own Napster token and made some acquisitions to promote a decentralized music service. Now, the hope is that we can bring this innovation to the mainstream and get consumers, regular fans, just doing it, Napster CEO John Bluespo told Decrypt in a 2023 interview. So it's almost going back to that point where you had collectible downloads that were scarce and it just wasn't on-chain. Now, today, Napster is fully licensed streaming service with 110 million tracks available in 34 countries. The company claims it has paid artists and songwriters over $1 billion. And Infinite Reality plans to build 3D virtual spaces where fans can experience concerts, join listening parties, and interact with artists. The platform will also sell physical and digital merchandise, offer exclusive content, and distribute event tickets directly. Now, imagine stepping into a virtual venue to watch an exclusive show with friends, chat with your favorite artists in their own virtual hangout as they drop their new single, Bluespo explained in the company statement. Now, Infinite Reality will connect Napster with its entertainment properties, including the Drone Racing League and esports team competing in games like Call of Duty. The cross-promotion could help artists reach younger gaming-focused audiences. And we can think of no better use case for our technology than putting it in the hands of music artists who are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, said Amish Shah, Chief Business Officer of the Infinite Reality. Now, whether this latest reinvention finally gives Napster a sustainable future remains to be seen, and previous attempts to revitalize the service have yielded mixed results, and metaverse-style music experience haven't exactly gone mainstream. The acquisition is expected to close in the coming weeks with new features rolling out in the future as Infinite Reality evolves the brand even further. So they're dipping into the metaverse again. Metaverse has not really picked up at all. Like, I think when people imagine the metaverse, they're picturing putting on that headset, immersing in a virtual world, kind of like how the movie Ready Player One was rolled out. I believe that's what the metaverse should be. But right now, the metaverse is just on your computer. You go to a website, you can navigate that little virtual space right there. So I feel before like the metaverse can really take off, it's like, yeah, those digital goggles have to be like a household staple, like kind of Apple Watches are, iPhones, and then they can really immerse in the digital space. But good luck, Infinite Reality. We'll see if we can go through this, because yeah, this has been mixed experiences so far with rolling out metaverse style things going on. But that is our Napster news. Now let's go on to BitBoy being arrested in Florida. So why did he get arrested? Let's find out. So crypto influencer Ben Armstrong, aka BitBoy, was arrested in Florida. Ben Armstrong, also known as BitBoy, claimed on March 21st that he had a warrant for his arrest over emails to a judge. So, emails to a judge. Are they threatening emails? I don't know. Let's find out. So, crypto influencer Ben Armstrong, also known as BitBoy, has been arrested in Florida after disclosing on social media just days ago that the warrant was out for his arrest. Florida's Volusia County Division and Corrections listed Armstrong as a fugitive from justice who was taken in custody on March 25th at 7:18 p.m. local time. Now, days prior, Armstrong said in a March 21st post, X, was that he could confirm that the warrants for my arrest were due to sending emails to Cobb County, Georgia Superior Court Judge Kimberly Childs for acting as his own attorney. So that's what was going on. Now, here is that tweet that he did post. I can now confirm that the warrants for my arrest are due to me sending emails as my own attorney, by the way, to the dishonorable Kimberly Childs of Cobb County government, who has now deleted her Twitter, LMAO. The public officials hiding corruption on day one, or one day at a time. He also claimed that Judge Childs had deleted her social media accounts due to the emails. So he was acting as his own attorney. So I guess, I don't know, maybe that wasn't the right call. Yep, sorry. Now, information on Armstrong lawyers was not immediately available. Armstrong could not immediately be contacted for comment out there. But this isn't the first time BitBoy has been arrested. So Armstrong has been previously arrested in September of 2023 while live streaming outside the house of a former business associate whom he alleged had possession of his Lamborghini. Now, Armstrong has faced other legal woes as well. He was named in a class action lawsuit launched in March 2023, claiming he promoted Binance, which the suit also claimed had sold unregistered securities. Now, the case was later settled in August 2024, and his co-defendant, NBA star Jimmy Butler, agreeing to pay a combined $340,000 with no admission of wrongdoing. Now, in early 2024, Armstrong fought pseudonymous meme coin developer More Light at a fight night hosted by combat sports company Karate Combat in Mexico on February 24th. Armstrong managed to come out on top in the encounter and was declared the victor by unanimous decision after 3 two-minute rounds. More Light said that after the fight, there was no bad blood between them in a real life and that Armstrong was a good guy in person. Meanwhile, the parent of Hit Network, which controls the BitBoy crypto brand, cut ties with Armstrong in August 2023, citing alleged substance abuse and unprofessional behavior toward employees. Armstrong denied the allegations, claiming the move was an attempt as a coup. But I don't know. Like, they say they're allegations, but if you watch during those times, I'm not sure if they're really allegations. But no, so this isn't his first time that this has happened out there. But yeah, but if you see the news out there on BitBoy, yeah, he was arrested in Florida, and it was because he was acting as his own attorney and emailing the judge, Kimberly Childs. So that is BitBoy news for if you're just curious on just what happened there. And now, lastly, in the news I have for you, looks like BitGet becomes the first crypto firm to sponsor a driver on the Porsche Cup Brazil 2025. So not bad. This isn't the first time like a crypto exchange company sponsored some type of sports sponsorships. I think Crypto.com was like one for some racetrack in Miami, but I think this is the first one for the Porsche Cup in Brazil. So let's go through this article to learn a little bit more. So BitGet becomes the official sponsor for professional driver Flavio Sampaio for the 2025 Porsche Cup Brazil 2025. The exchange's logo will be featured on a Porsche racing car. And according to a press release, BitGet will officially become the first crypto exchange to be featured as a sponsor on the Porsche Cup Brazil 2025, regarded as Latin America's largest Grand Touring category. The Porsche Cup Brazil 2025 is set to kick off the season opening race in April 2025. So that's going to be pretty cool to see a nice little crypto exchange. The Porsche 911 GT3 Cup will be decorated in crypto exchange platform, signature black and cayenne blue colors, with a roaring 510 CV engine, and the car's high-performance trading engine serves as a symbol of the first commitment to delivery efficiency. Now, professional driver Flavio Sampaio expressed excitement over BitGet's sponsorship in the season's race. He hopes that the partnership will attract more motorsport fans into the crypto sphere, and the profile of sports fans often have similarities with the crypto investors. I believe we can create the interest connecting between these two worlds, said Sampaio. Now, in the past 24 hours, BGB has gone up by more than 2%, reaching a high of $5.09 in the past week, and the token has soared by 8.14%. Meanwhile, its daily trading volume has gone up by 34.4% to nearly $148 million, indicating an increase in market activity. And there's that chart for it. Now, BitGet CEO Gracie Chen hopes that the partnership is able to increase crypto adoption in the region, since the tournament attracts a large number of Brazilians who are motorsports fans and other sports enthusiasts. Now, aligning with Motorsport Professional for a series known for its precision and competitiveness allows us to engage with an audience that values both technology and advancement and calculated risk-taking, said Chen in a statement. Now, BitGet sees Brazil as a particularly strong market, considering the nation has experienced crypto adoption surge in recent years. According to data from Chain Analysis, in 2024, Brazil has become the second largest Latin American country in terms of cryptocurrency transaction value, falling behind to only Argentina. Now, most Brazil introduced a bill that would allow employees to demand up to 50% of their salary to be paid in Bitcoin, or just be paid in crypto, not just Bitcoin. And this landmark bill would also mandate employers provide educational material on virtual assets for employers, so that they would be better understand the risk and price volatility related to cryptos. So that's good. They need to educate their people on how do we use crypto? How am I going to accept this? How do I do this safely? And I don't know. Hopefully they mention you guys need a Calyx Solutions crypto laptop. But guys, if you want to make sure your cryptos are safe, get a Calyx laptop from Calyx Solutions. That is your crypto-only computer. That is your bank vault when it comes to crypto. You're not doing anything else with it but storing your crypto. And if you need to make a withdrawal, you just open it up, send it to your wallet to do whatever, your other wallet to do whatever you need, and boom. So yeah, crypto safety is important, and that's cool that with that bill, companies will teach their employees about it. So hopefully they teach them right. But that is it. That's all the news I got for you. What a day. We're back, and we're going to keep doing more news articles, keep bringing you that crypto news daily, Monday to Friday. Now let's see where we're at with the Fear and Greed Index. I think we're still at the same place as yesterday. We are a 34, so there has been no movement there in people's emotions on buying. But since we're in fear, that's still always a great time to buy. Now, Bitcoin's currently sitting at $86,000 and close to 87. I think when I looked at it this morning, it was at 88. Ethereum's just shy of 2,000. And is there any big gainers going on right now? Not that I can see. It looks like Dogecoin's doing well. I think that actually the CRO token actually did really well after Trump's media partnership. Let's see if we can find that coin. We're out. Yeah, so it's had a little dip today, the last 24 hours, 7 days, but in the last week, it's had a 26% increase. So that partnership definitely gave it a little bit more eyes on it, and people are going, ooh, let's get it. But that is it for you guys today. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day. We're halfway through that work week. Woo, we're almost there. So hope you all have a fantastic day. I will see you again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit that notifications icon if you don't want to miss any daily news articles. So I will see you again soon. Peace.